ever just get down on your knees and thank God that you know me.
Alright guys, I'm going to go over the plays for August. So in August, this is what I would look to do if I could buy every single stock every day. So let's go through the watch list. It's a much smaller watch list now because I got rid of all the trash. So let's see, August, I don't care for Hood. I was just keeping an eye on it for some reason. I don't care for it. I don't know enough about it to make a call on it. I'll say DTSS. Data C just going sideways here. You look at the weekly time frame, it just goes nowhere. Then eventually it'll just have a big kaboom to the upside to go to 260 plus. So there's the play. I would buy DTSS, sit on the position, it pumps, take profit, rinse and repeat. Take profit at 2.40, 2.60, $3. Webull, I don't care for it. Don't know why you even have it there. Palantir calls, leaps. Not a bad idea. Maybe you want to wait after earnings, because probably the IV is really high. I would wait till after earnings and buy some calls on Palantir. Whether it pumps or drops, doesn't matter. Just buy leaps 2.5 years out if you can afford it and sit in the position. That easy. Cybl stock still waiting on 0068. And yeah, I can wait. Let it bleed out slow and steady. Maybe by the end of next month we see it down here nice and cheap. Remember, it has a Palantir partnership. This one just likes to get nice and quiet down here. Doesn't do much of anything. And then boom! Right? All of a sudden it explodes. It explodes. So we're just waiting for it to get cheap and really will load up. Don't forget that Palantir partnership. That's the most important thing. GRNY, good for just buying. Like literally just buy 400 shares, set a 0.10 cent limit, sell order, take the $40 lunch money, and boom, you just got yourself some free lunch. Just do that every day. That's it. That's the strategy. Boom. I just gave it to you for free because most people aren't going to follow my strategies anyways. Microsoft, same thing. If you can afford the calls, the leaps, 2.5 years out, just load up on calls and sit in the position. Meta, I don't know much about Meta to make the call to buy. To make the call to buy calls, let me put it that way. Netflix, finding support down here. Very key level. We'll see if it finally starts recovering. This one, when it tanks, but when it starts recovering, look at this. It can move just as quickly as it dropped $200, $300. It can recover just as quickly. It had good earnings and it dropped. I want you to think about that. Had good earnings and it tanked. So it's giving you the opportunity. It's kind of like Mara stock. It did an offering and it tanked, but we know it always recovers. Netflix, we know it always recovers because all you got to do is pull up the yearly time frame, and you see in the past 13 years it's only had 2 red days. I mean 2 red years. So that's it. That's all there is to it. Boom. I don't know what else to tell you. Just keep accumulating. Let me continue here. Spidey, you know, I don't care about uranium anymore. That one was down. It was a buy down here. I don't care to chase up there. Don't care for it. Soundhound, I want it under 10. If it doesn't come down under 10, oh well, boo-hoo. Guess what? There's opportunity elsewhere. Don't care. MSTR, I bought some up here at this support, broke down, whatever, don't care. But yeah, if it finds support around 400, then I would buy maybe 10, 20 shares if you can afford it. And just hold for the move back to 450, in my opinion. Because Bitcoin's not done. Bitcoin's going to 150K. It's inevitable. It's just not going to go, straight there. There's going to be some pullbacks. And that's healthy. That's normal. Because people are going to take profit. And it's going to come down. And you buy the dip and it goes higher. That's just classic bull run behavior. So there's your play for MSTR. Riot, don't care for it because it didn't give us a big discount like Mara. BBAI, don't care for you. I need you under 5. If it doesn't go under 5, oh well, boo-hoo. Guess what? There's plenty of plays. Like I don't know why people are so stupid. They just focus and on one stock only for some reason. A bunch of idiots. They're robbing themselves of opportunities that are present in other stocks. Imagine. Mara stock, big play. This is a big play. It did an offering, dropped on earnings, but not on earnings. It did an offering, dropped, and it's giving you the opportunity to buy cheap here at the 50 EMA and the 200. moving average as well. The green line is the 200 moving average. So it's giving you, this is a buy. It's going to go to 20 plus. If it tanks on earnings, well, guess what, motherfucker? It's always tanked on earnings, and it always recovers back to 30 plus. I don't understand the idiots who get upset and scared when earnings comes around. I want you from now on, anytime earnings comes around, just assume it's going to tank. And have cash ready to buy the dip, because you know it's going to recover. Unless you're buying some garbage stock that never recovers, then that's on you. But if you're buying something like Mara, MSTR, anything that follows Bitcoin, any good company that trends on the quarterly, yearly time frame, or that's at least going sideways, you know it's going to go back to the top of the range. You know it's going to go higher. So any drop to that 200 moving average is nothing. Any drop from earnings, an offering, is nothing more than opportunity. And yet people message me scared, concerned. Oh no, earnings. Oh no, what's going to happen? Do you know what's going to happen? Shit. No, I don't know what's going to happen. Nor do I give a fuck. If it drops, I'm buying more. If it pumps, cool. Guess what? If it pumps, it can pump $2 and we'll be right back at 20. You think I'm lying? Past earnings here. This E stands for earnings. It moved from 14 to a high of 16. So either this is going to move back to 20 or it's going to drop lower so I can buy the dip. And guess what? This stock has been around for years. It's had plenty of bad earnings and it always goes back to 30. Wow. Surprise. I don't know, man. People are just dumb. They get panicky around earnings for some reason. Meanwhile, I'm like, oh, earnings is coming up. Cool. Cool. I hope it drops. I get excited when prices drop. I don't get excited when it goes up because it's like, will I ever get to buy cheap again? Right? Like when SoundHound's at 11, I don't want to buy there. I'm not excited. But if it goes down to 9, I'm excited. Like, hell yeah. I don't know, man. Some people are just dumb. Like, just retarded. I'm swearing so much because the messages that I get from people just always panic around earnings. From now on, just assume it's going to tank. In fact, any stock you buy, just assume it's going to tank immediately. Just have the mindset. I know it's a negative mindset to have, but it's just better to have that mindset because if it surprises you with a beat on earnings and it pumps $2, you're going to be like, whoa, I was not expecting that because I was already, of the assumption that it was going to drop. So you'll be surprised every time. When you frame it that way, probably sounds better, right? Like, if I set the expectation low and that it's going to drop every time on earnings, but if it pumps on earnings, wow, I'll be surprised and like, whoa. I don't know. I don't know, man. People are just absolute idiots. And all it takes to be profitable is buy good companies at cheap prices, stick to the game plan, and follow the rules. I'll see you guys in the next one.